infinity.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there's no limit. There's no limit on it.
There's
No,
an upper
there
weight
isn't
limit.
a limit on it. You just can't be. I mean, okay, you want to go 5 rounds at 3.
I thought these guys were.
It says there's an
these
upper weight
guys I
limit.
was watching was higher, was like 280 or something.
I mean,
I mean, yeah, maybe it is
Yeah,
infinity.
So,
well, we're all talking about here, like.
but the way
we're all
it's said
talking
in
about.
that thing is like it has a max. So
I love it. We're all talking about boxing and fighting. Like everybody
Like
here
we give a
taking,
shit?
Yeah, everybody's here taking punches and throwing punches in the last.
can't
couple
talk about it
months.
just because we haven't done it, man.
Does it?
I mean, we should stop talking about anything, man.
Oh my. Okay.
Welcome to another episode of Fresh Off the Dome. That's how we start.
That's a great one.
We're trying to debate on whether heavyweights have a limit to the weight that they can have. Lower that music a little bit. I feel like it's going through a little loud.
How do I do that? No.
There you go. That's good. That's good. Anyways,
I'm not doing that for you.
happy birthday, Marcos.
Thank you.
How's it feel? You're
Yeah,
old as shit.
Yeah, my joints feel a little achier
40,
today.
40 years old.
40.
You look great for your age, man, though.
Thanks, man.
Hey, show everybody nobody's live, but never mind.
wait, what were you going to do? No, what were you going to show everybody what?
Be like, hey man, show what a 30-year-old body looks like.
Yeah, let's take it off. Let's see what...
No, you know what's crazy?
You are single, so any fans out there that see it, this is more like a dating service, really, for you.
Yeah, no. This is Bumble Live.
Bubble live.
Nobody's live.
Well, do you know what's crazy? You know how like Asians age really well?
I've heard.
Yeah, so
I don't know too
I'm
many
not gonna.
senior
I'm not
citizens.
gonna confirm that.
I probably
no,
do,
no,
but they're like 40. They look like they're 40, so I don't know.
well, anyways, like around Kim's friends, they always thought it was super old. They're like, "Wow, you're 28 or 29?" I was like, "Yeah,
man, that's
yeah." But
offensive.
then, like when I'm not with her and like I'm out, people are like, "Oh, you're probably like 25 or something."
You know,
It's crazy. Like,
that's that joke that Asians they look really young until
they
they get to a certain age,
Oh,
and then
then
they
they
just
shrivel
go,
up.
Whoa, down this shit.
Yeah.
No offense. No
Dude, yeah, man, it's the Pharrell.
That's like
Pharrell
you were-
effect.
The Pharrell effect, right? Pharrell
effect,
was looking at. Y'all see Pharrell lately?
no,
The spell wore off. Man. He's
Oh,
got,
yeah.
Like you can tell he's got wrinkles. He's got gray
really?
hairs now. Yeah.
Was he like not aging for a while?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, he
Pharrell, what are you
was-
talking about? You know how old Pharrell is? Guess how old Pharrell is right now.
He's probably like 30 when
Dude,
he's popular.
Pharrell's like 50, dude.
He's 50.
Yeah, but he's close to
Dude,
it.
he was probably just finally caught outside without makeup on.
No.
dude,
no.
You don't think so?
No, remember,
I don't know
Travis,
how
we
old
saw
Pharrell
the
is,
Clips documentary and we were commenting how they were all so young.
Oh, okay, so it was whenever it was.
No, they
He
were,
had a chance. It wasn't like just out in public, candid shots you saw.
I felt like all the Clips. Who's the other guy on the Clips? Pusha T?
Yeah.
Yeah, he
we-
looks very young as well.
We don't speak that name here.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, black people age well too.
Okay.
Yeah, I've heard that.
Black
too.
don't crack, man.
Who was guessing on the Pharrell age limits?
I was.
What'd you say?
Ooh, I said 50.
Why'd you look it up and then say, oh.
What was it?
I said I already guessed. Wait. You guessed
50 on
what do you think it was?
Well, now 50 sounds good.
Travis?
Who, Pharrell?
Yeah.
Let me think. I would say he's like 45.
I can't guess.
Oh
I'll
yeah,
look
that's
it up.
right. Yeah, 45. You got it on the nose. Yeah.
45?
He's doing pretty good. I think he did a
I
fashion.
saw Jay-Z turn 49 yesterday.
Oh yeah, I saw that. I saw
Yeah.
that. Shout out to Hove.
But Jay-Z looks like a 49, you know?
Y'all guess how old Chuck Norris is? Y'all know?
Damn, 60s.
Ooh.
I just
Wait,
looked this
wait,
up.
wait,
That's a
what-
question.
I just looked this up earlier tonight
How old
because I
is
saw
Chuck?
it on
Oh,
TV.
Chuck Norris is fighting Bruce Lee back in the day.
I was
I'm gonna
gonna
say he's at
ask-
least 65.
Yeah, I said 67.
60, I
Bruce
said
Lee
65.
is... No, what?
Wait,
Chuck
Bruce
Norris?
R.I.P.
No.
man.
No, what?
Yeah,
Would
Bruce
be.
Lee's
Bruce
dead.
Lee would
Chuck
be.
Norris.
Chuck Norris. All right, guess.
I know how old he is.
All right, let's guess something else. What was how tall you think?
Well, can I
Chuck
get the
Norris
answer?
is? How tall,
Yeah, hold up.
how tall
Before
you
we-
think? How
before
tall
we
you think?
move on.
How tall you think Chuck Norris is?
6'4".
He's 5'10". I'll look that up too, man. I saw the bio tonight.
Oh, okay. Well,
Where'd you see a bio?
Well, I saw him on TV, so I was like, damn, how old is Chuck Norris?
Like on an
Because I
infomercial?
remember years ago looking it up and being like, damn,
Wait.
he's that old? So guess how old he is now?
dude, he's
He's 78 years old.
You were
Damn.
by yourself and you just decided to look up what Chuck Norris is.
He was on TV. So I did like people do, where they look something up on their phone that comes to mind.
Sure, man. I wouldn't look it up. I mean,
Hey.
I wouldn't look that up.
dude. Me and Charles was joking up. We were cracking up on the commercial with Clint Eastwood. What was it?
Oh, that movie that
I was
came
gonna
out?
make- Yeah,
Okay,
new movie
guess
coming
how
out,
old you think Clint Eastwood is?
He's older than that.
Clint Eastwood is... Dude, Clint Eastwood's about to die.
Dude, he
He's
was a movie
I'll
seventy-
tell you
star.
what,
he's
George
like
Bush was
75.
94, so George Bush minus 10. That's my equation for Clint Eastwood's
Yeah.
age.
He was a movie star like in
84.
the 60s, right? He was like really big in the 60s.
I wasn't born in the
Dude,
60s.
Clint Eastwood's
so-
at least.
He must have been 20.
No idea.
Dude, he might be older than 70.
George Bush was going to opening night Clint Eastwood movies back in the day. That's what was happening.
He's 70. By the way, we're not doing this the entire
I'm
podcast.
saying 84.
This is the last
Yeah,
one.
this is the last one.
I'm saying 84.
I don't know what came with Clint Eastwood. Why'd you get picked that?
Yeah.
He's 88.
88.
He's
Yeah,
88.
yeah.
88-year-old
Damn.
person should not be working in any industry.
He
in my
directed that
opinion.
movie and starred in it.
He's
I
doing.
didn't know he
I
did.
think
Wait,
so.
he
Shit.
directed that too?
He directs all this shit.
Dude, he's been still getting Oscar nominations for stuff. he
Dude,
directed.
that movie the new movie he's in looks good.
Yeah, it
the one
does.
where he's like a coyote, that looks fucking badass.
He's a little weird in his real life, but his
You know,
movies are the shit. He's talented.
the one where he was the old neighbor, the racist neighbor.
Gran Torino?
I like that
Oh,
one.
yeah,
it's
that's
like, but the Asian actors are so bad in it.
Yeah.
That's the only part.
Well, he always gets actors that
storyline is
have
great.
like no background.
Yeah, you can tell
like they're
in
like
that movie though.
so it looks kind of real. But
it's not a.
So it makes him
It's
look
just
good,
bad.
you
It's
know?
just bad acting.
Shitty actors around makes him look great
he still pulled off that movie though.
because he
Like
was,
despite of the bad acting, it's a
Dude,
good
No,
movie.
the plot line was
Yeah,
a
yeah.
good,
And he shot it well.
Yeah, and he shot it well. It's just the
Yeah.
acting was so
Yeah.
bad.
I mean, it's just easy to be racist when you are racist, you know?
Why do you think, dude? Why do you say
But
he's
I
racist?
remember in that movie,
he's super racist.
The lines.
It's like Mel Gibson and then it's Clint Eastwood.
Where are
In
y'all
terms
getting?
of, like,
Wait. Tell me.
actor
You can't just
racism?
say that. You got to give me an example. Of
I'm not
like
even
when
mad.
he
I'm
was-
not
Okay.
even mad about
When
it.
was he racist?
Well, okay, that was a stretch, but he's super like
He's
Trumpian.
Republican. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. Okay,
I
that's
know.
true.
Dude,
He
but-
said when Trump was getting, or when was it? Was it Trump? He did the speech where he was talking to a bench where no one was there. It was really awkward.
Oh, I remember hearing about that.
Dude, it was
Yeah.
really
Clint Eastwood
awkward.
did
Yeah,
that?
Clint Eastwood was like promoting. I don't know if it was for Trump or just against Obama, and then he was just like sitting on stage talking like.
It was like a Trump rally that he was giving
Was it
a
a Trump?
speech at.
Was it a Trump rally?
I think it was. It was
But he
endorsing
was
Trump. Something
talking
endorsing
to
Trump
himself?
running, like coming up to the election.
was it like role play or something?
And he gave some speech, but it was like some rant that really like nobody followed. Where he was talking to somebody as if they were there, but it was just a bench with nobody
Yeah.
on it.
I'm not pro-Trump or anti-Trump, but if I did vote for Trump, I would be like, damn it. I was really rooting for him, and then I just want him to not be a fuck up, and then he turns out to be a complete fuck up.
He's so entertaining though.
I know.
He is the most
Yeah.
entertaining.
It's just like I was watching honest, I swear to God, I was watching the funeral. As I was saying, I was watching the funeral. In my head, without thinking, I was like, I can't wait to see what he's gonna do. He's gonna fuck something up. He's gonna say something stupid. Dude,
Yeah. He's a wrestler. We have a wrestler as as president.
Dude, you should have seen Travis. You should got to go watch the video. How awkward when he walks in. He like says hi to Michelle and Barack. They're sitting right next to him, and then next to Michelle and Barack is Hillary Clinton.
The Clintons,
Clintons, Bill
And Jimmy
and
Carter.
Hillary,
Yeah,
and
Bill
Jimmy
and
Carter's
Hillary.
at the end, right?
with his wife.
So
yeah.
he says hello to Michelle Obama and President Obama, and Bill Clinton doesn't even look at him. Doesn't even like.
Hillary
he didn't
doesn't at all.
neither of them you could tell, and Jimmy Carter obviously too. They don't even look at him. Like don't even. He's all his friends like.
Yeah.
This is awkward as shit.
Wait, was Ivanka there?
Yeah. She sat him. She was the buffer in between. Trump.
Okay.
How
So
the-
did they say what's up to her or?
Yeah, she said hi
Yeah,
to
she
Michelle
said
and
hi to
Barack.
him.
And
Okay, Hillary
And then-
dabbed her up too.
no,
Hillary.
No.
I don't think the Clintons want anything to do with the Trumps.
I don't blame
Yeah.
him. I wouldn't blame him. I'm like this
Yeah.
fucking.
Well,
Every time I see him, I'm like this fucking guy.
Dude, props for Obama. They've been like trading like Twitter shit. Like Michelle wrote a book about Trump, saying some shit. Then Trump tweeted about her, and then like a week later, they're like there, and they're saying what's up to each other.
Yeah,
No,
whoever
that's
did
called-
that
that's
seating
called- that's
arrangement,
called-
they
that's
really
called-
fucked that up.
that's
Putting
called-
Obama's next to the.
Yeah.
Like,
That's
I
called.
guess did they do it in order though?
Did
I
they fuck
guess,
it up or
like-
did they nail it?
No, they did it. They probably did it.
No,
I mean, they,
it was.
They definitely
yeah.
didn't.
But George Bush's wife, yeah, she was up.
Yeah, I
you're
guess the
saying
Bushes
she was
were
up
up there.
front, like
Yeah.
family.
Yeah. So, little segue, but I did like I was watching those Vox videos that you showed me.
Yeah.
It was talking about how like we've become more polarized in terms of parties, and the breakoff point was George Bush Sr., the one that passed away. After that point,
Yeah.
the Republican Party, like based on their voting history, became more and more like radically conservative.
Yeah.
The liberal or Democrats like kind of stayed. They became more radical, but not as much. But
Yeah.
the Conservative Party after Bush, that was the breakoff point. He was like the last.
Plus, like moderate.
Yeah, last.
There's always
moderate
only been two
conservative.
parties, so what difference? Who cares if they go
Yeah,
more
but
right
it's
or
always
more
been
left?
kind of.
Yeah, but if there's still only two parties. You either go this way or that way. It's not.
Yeah, but they're more likely to compromise or like
Yeah, it's,
you're not necessarily like I'm like pro guns,
Did they,
pro
did they say
or like
what
anti-choice.
Did they say what
like,
caused it? Like this is what caused the split. Is
it
actually like.
does.
Wait, where'd you hear this from?
It was a video on like Vox. It's like a educational
okay,
series.
yeah. But I'd like
It was about Bush's voting record and like his Gulf. Was he in the Gulf War?
Yes,
Yeah,
he was.
he was.
Yeah,
It was like a bunch of factors that like his decision making, like he kind of like messed up on a few things, and so from that point on, the Republican Party just like, no, we're gonna like stick our flag in the ground and we're not moving. We're not gonna budge.
Yeah, I can see that. Being president, I mean, he did start a war, so I can see that point of view. I think it was this, like the war before that was the Vietnam War, right? And everyone was tired of that. And then I think it was, they saw a bad taste in their mouth because it wasn't too long ago. Then Bush started a new war. And I think it just, everyone was still real upset about the old one. I mean, not that I know, but I could understand their feelings. Like, we just got out of that war. It was really shitty. A lot of people died for no reason. And then he came in and started another war.
I don't even know.
But no, he was in World War II because they were saying that he came of age like right when Pearl Harbor got bombed.
That's crazy.
And that's when he was like,
came of age as like a politician, or as a
no, like he was like having to be 18 or something when Pearl Harbor got bombed, and he like right away basically went and was like, we volunteered. And then he was a pilot in the Air Force, and his plane got shot down.
Really?
And then so that's how he came back to the States, you know, because of whatever.
As a prisoner of war? Or?
No. They said it was like fortunate because there was a submarine that happened to be nearby or something, and they rescued him. But a couple people on his plane died, and he was like always just like, why me kind of thing? Why did I survive?
Dude, that could be a movie.
So he came back, and that's when he came. Apparently, he moved to Texas, and he got into the oil business and became like a millionaire. And then he started getting into politics because his dad was a senator in like New Hampshire, wherever they grew up.
Yeah, when he came back from the war, I think they moved to El Paso. Or Bush said that in his speech. Bush's speech, did you listen to it today?
No.
Well, it was actually,
I heard like all the eulogies were really good.
It was actually I thought Bush's was actually really. I just happened to catch it. Yeah, it was really nice.
I have like a newfound fondness for Bush Jr.
Yeah, it's weird that everyone feels that way. Yeah, I think that way. Everyone like thought, oh, this guy can't be the worst. No one can go, and then everyone's like, oh, my bad. Okay, that guy.
I wonder if we'll feel that way with Trump. Like with some distance, we'll be like.
I mean, I'm sure people will be like.
We'll miss the antics.
I think it'll be like. Remember that substitute teacher we had for a while? That guy was crazy, right? Then the real teacher comes back. And
like it was fun. It was fun fucking with that guy, right? But you never knew that guy might fucking bring a gun and kill us. You know? It's like him with the nukes, man. He might cause a nuke to be shot at us, but until then.
Remember when we called him in the parking lot with a hooker? That was crazy.
Yep, that's Trump.
Talking about hookers.
Where's the segue going?
What were you?
I just wanted to get part in the conversation. I wasn't even paying attention.
Oh, okay.
When y'all talk about politics,
did you have something related to hookers?
I
was curious.
I was gonna try to get some for your birthday, but well,
it would have been nice, man.
It's just you need more than a couple thousands in your bank account.
That's for a blue chip.
Yeah, what kind of hooker are you trying to get?
What about a penny stock?
You never been a West Timer then? Let me show you some stuff.
Man.
There's supposed to be a real bad storm Friday. We might all get washed away.
Really?
Yeah.
It's about time, man.
Is that time of the year, right?
Yeah,
for Texas?
Time of the year.
It's got a fucking poncho and shit I've been trying to use.
Did you really?
No.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Man, if you're a guy and you explain the weather, man, you better give me some stuff. Like, you better be like the Tony Romo and give me like some actual predictions.
Oh, I thought you meant they need to look.
Yeah, I thought
be like hot dudes, like attractive guys.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
I'm not superficial. I'm
superficial. I don't want to see.
Yeah, they should definitely have. I don't want to hear this guy telling me if it's going to be raining.
I feel like there should be
why would I care? I just want what he tells me to be true. I don't give a shit who tells me what it is.
That's what I'm saying. There should be some third party that tracks all the local weathermen and tracks their accuracy and be like, this is the fucking guy, right?
Dude,
like
stats.
Advanced stats on fucking
Hey, let's play
weathermen.
fantasy weather.
I swear.
This is the guy. You're like, hell yeah.
I swear, I think the weathermen just like look at each other's weather, like to check their own. Like, hey,
they
I
check
think this is gonna happen.
their iPhone.
Yeah. Is it true or not? I've heard
probably
a lot of these people are just actors. They don't even have a background in.
They know they know the
meteorology.
government's gonna have to do the weather, so they're like, yeah, we'll just copy that motherfucker's homework.
Yeah, let me just learn the vocabulary and then read fucking weather.com's thing. And I'm good.
Here's the question: who goes to school and is like, you know what I really want to do? I wanna predict
that's
the
what I
weather
was
the
gonna.
rest of my
Yeah,
life.
that's
Like,
what I was.
Dude, there's
gonna say.
definitely some people do that. It's more like who goes to school to be an accountant. There's more people that go to school to be a weatherman.
I remember in college I took a geology course. This guy was legit like really into rocks. I remember he showed us his like pictures from took his family like Norway, and they just looked looked at rocks the whole time. I was like, your kids must hate you.
That's completely different.
It's gonna be the worst.
That's completely
professor?
different.
Yeah, the
than,
professor.
Oh, yeah.
He's a really nice guy, but he was like,
That's completely different than meteorology.
Yeah,
yeah, I know, but I was just saying how boring rocks are. But Travis was saying someone's into it. I was like, yeah, that guy was really into rocks.
Dude,
was
one
the
time
whole-
I was working, whenever I was in accounting at my last position, like we were working a late night and we had food ordered in, so we were all huddled around the kitchen, and I was just like, who says as a 10-year-old that they want to be an accountant when they grow up? Like, nobody says that. And of course my boss at the time walks in, this lady, and she's like, actually, I went to a special middle school because they had accounting courses. And I'm like, get the fuck out of here, lady.
Wait, no way.
Fucking say that.
Did you go to any parties?
Yeah,
were you invited to any social gatherings?
I was
ever?
like, damn, Alexis, you were such a cool middle school student.
No way.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a
So
very
I'm like,
specific
what?
interest.
Wait, would you
As
say?
it-
Yeah,
no,
what'd you
there's
say?
Dude,
no
well,
way.
she was my boss at the time, and I just shit all over the idea of that.
Maybe it
And
was
then
like
she
a-
walks in and just like
There's
all
no
right,
way.
all right,
I'm gonna go back to my desk.
yeah.
Just put your head
Like,
down.
see, I'm not even gonna eat. I'm just gonna starve myself.
No school would even have that. They would
what I
have
was
like
thinking. I was
they would
thinking-
have a math program, a science program, something broad like that, like we did.
I wish they would have had a welding course or a like what do they call?
Yeah,
What do they
some
call? What do they
schools
call? What do they
did,
call?
Yeah,
trade schools. I wish
clearly
they had
intermediate
trade.
welder.
Yeah.
Really?
We had wood shop and
Well, I took wood
welding.
shop. I took
Yeah.
wood shop. I
They
liked
didn't-
wood
they
shop
didn't
a
have
lot.
they didn't have welding though.
Yeah,
Probably in high
they
school you
did
could've
not
taken
show you
welding.
how to weld and
They
what.
Dude, there was
They
not
didn't
a
have
welding.
welding
Not
at
a
all,
Clear
even in the shop classes
Not a
in high
Clear
school?
Lake. Not a Clear Lake.
I would think if you made it to shop 5 or something, that's when.
Shop five? What do you mean? You got a fail grade to get into shop
You gotta,
five?
you gotta get inside. You gotta get inside, man.
You gotta be a
It's
repeat
society, dude.
senior.
Secret
It's like-
society.
Yeah, that motherfucker failed just purposely to get into shop five.
It's like prison. They got to count the screwdrivers, make sure no one takes one. Try to
It's
take
like,
someone.
it's like
afterwards.
there's only 4 years in this high school.
Yeah, so you're saying I got a red shirt my freshman year?
Yeah, Richard.
He's like, I came in with credits.
yeah. You gotta think about that class 6 years prior.
I took shop 1 in summer just to be ahead.
No, I did take shop, and our shop teacher was really scary, and I'm pretty sure he was like a pedophile, like no joke.
Really?
Yeah, real weird kid, real weird guy.
Yeah,
I learned a lot, but real weird guy.
our welding teacher was a football coach, so he didn't give a shit really. Not about safety, not about.
Yeah.
Coaches are the best teachers, man.
Yeah, they really are.
Wait, coaches?
Yeah,
They're the best.
those are the
teachers?
funnest classes.
They're the funnest classes. You don't learn shit because
Yeah,
they're
I know.
retarded.
Yeah. In retrospect, it's probably not the best use of our time. But
They don't do that on purpose. They don't like not teach you on purpose.
what do you mean? They're lazy as fuck. Yeah.
No, it's just that the school says that you have to teach and coach.
Oh,
That's the
Okay,
other
yeah.
weird thing is like, who,
Did you think
yeah,
they
I
would
mean,
want to
who wants to
teach?
be who wants to be a high school coach?
No, they'd rather be a coach than a teacher.
I believe that, but still, why would you want?
I'd
If you
rather
were to
be a
coach
coach
something,
than a teacher.
why would you want to coach?
Well, I mean,
All the outside time though,
a high-level Texas football
What
coach
are
makes
you
like
saying?
120.
all the time,
You get to-
like outside of work that you have to go to practices.
You get to coach
and then,
football?
like Friday nights. And
No,
stuff.
You told me.
Oh, that's
You told
that's
me I
completely
can't.
different.
All right, I'm gonna sit on my hands for now. That's what I gotta do.
It's just gonna fall off.
I know.
I don't know.
Wait, you think a high school football coach in Texas makes $120?
Yeah, like Katie's coach.
Oh yeah, for
Okay,
sure.
Katie's
they
coach.
make
150.
good money, man.
They make dude. Katie's won like the.
Brooke, Coach Arledge or whatever. Apparently
makes 120?
He made either 90 to 100K.
Yeah, but
Coaching
he's
football?
but he's
Yeah, I'm
got
not
to teach.
surprised
He's
at
got
that
to
at all.
teach.
Yeah, you gotta
If he-
teach and you gotta stay late hours.
Yeah,
but-
he's in high school. He's
I mean,
You
got
have
to
to
teach.
teach, but you have to be in your classroom.
Yeah, like you said, like
But it's still you have to
did
be
not- I
there
did
during
not
that.
realize
like-
that.
yeah. So Lake's probably got
No,
Six figures?
if that's the case, yeah, probably 6 figures. Yeah.
That's a good job. But I just if you
Yeah.
cut out the teaching, there'll be a lot more coaches.
We literally just talked about how they do nothing. They probably teach like electives and
Yeah.
PE classes.
Yeah,
dude. I
but
remember, the
still
last one
gotta
I
be
did,
there to like put in the video and like play it.
we would play this game where like it was fake stocks and we would just trade stocks, and he would like try to teach us about it. I can't remember
that
what
sounds
class
cool.
it was.
Yeah,
but like
it actually
we were
sounds
just,
like you could learn
yeah,
something.
trading like fake stocks. It's pretty cool.
Do you know anything about stocks?
No, I
Something-
retained zero.
Hey, what's cutting out?
Yeah, that's what I.
Is it this?
Something? Did you move?
No, that's me.
it the cap?
Or
Now we're good.
we're good.
Yeah, we're good.
Not
now.
sure.
Yeah, everything that happens now we're blaming on the
I'm not
pussy.
sure what that was. That was weird. I'm not sure what that was.
I'm not, man.
Anyways,
I mean, I'm not gonna be to have the one to fix it later, so I
yeah.
don't give a fuck.
Wait, what were we talking about though?
I don't know, but should we have our NBA minute?
Yeah,
Me and Travis
go
just
for it.
rambled.
I'll give you all.
You guys-
I was honestly thinking about doing that. We're gonna have a segment where y'all can talk about sports for 5 minutes, and I will
Probably
just
NBA.
zone out. Anyone that's listening, I'm just as bored as you are. So sorry. Go ahead.
What should we
man,
touch
now,
on?
now when you go into like that, man, you just fucking.
Markel-
I just don't. Here's the
Yeah,
thing.
yeah,
Here's the
let's
thing.
just
Here's the
say-
thing.
you take a huge
I will try.
diarrhea,
I'm gonna.
and
Try,
then
I'm gonna. I'm gonna.
supposed
Try, I'm gonna try my best to understand. The thing is, I don't understand what y'all are even saying most of the time.
Do you
y'all
not
are just
know
saying
the
people-
players?
Sometimes I do, but go for
Oh,
it.
okay.
I'll see. I'll
Do you
try to add
understand
in
that the
whatever I
ball
do.
has to go into the net,
Thanks, man.
and then you get more points, and then you fucking win?
Thanks, man. What do y'all want to talk about this
That
week?
is crazy that in some sports, if you hit the net, it's good, and others, like in volleyball.
I watched
if you
a
hit it, it's
documentary
bad.
on.
That's almost less. There's no times that when you hit the net, it's good. No times.
Hockey, soccer.
Well,
Basketball.
like you say, like hit the net, just the net by
No,
itself.
but you know what I mean.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. I mean, yeah, that's
Yeah,
true.
side
Fine.
tangent, but
fine,
anyway.
fine, that's true.
JP,
but in tennis, though, if you hit the net, that's bad.
Yeah, volleyball,
Yeah,
tennis.
most of them. Yeah.
Actually, on a serve, you hit the net, that's fucking. Well, there you got reserve. That's bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
I watched a documentary on Explain This, and they had on the rules of cricket.
Yeah.
That is by
God.
far the. I watched the whole thing front to back, paying attention. I was like, I want to, because I've
Were you
tried to
taking
watch.
notes?
I've tried to watch the game, and I was like, trying to just understand it. It's the most complicated thing like
Really?
you
Yeah.
ever.
But they're talking about in that. Was it in that where they talk about how they're condensing it?
How does
Yeah,
that happen?
and how they're trying to.
How do you file? How does gymnastics file? Oh, do they have to pay all the lawyer fees
lawyers for that thing for that guy?
and the suits?
God, that guy's gonna get raped hardcore.
He single-handedly made the whole gymnastics infrastructure collapse
Hey man,
Like,
by
okay,
just fingering a bunch of.
how the fuck? Think
What?
about this. Think about this. If they had like the world class gymnastics, and I know they have nationals and shit every year. If they made that a bigger deal, or they made it like a league, a modern league, like any other sport, people would watch that.
Jim, you think you're gonna turn in Saturday? You're gonna tune in Saturday morning over football to watch
Okay, no,
gymnastics?
Not over football, but it has a market, man.
You think
It
men
has a
would
I
watch
don't
it?
think so.
Huh?
Do you think men would watch it?
No shot.
I mean, it's interesting to me. Some of the stuff is not like.
Well, I do get sucked into the Olympics.
Yeah, but I mean, that's how they build their stars
Yeah.
and their name in the
Yeah.
Olympics, and you continue to watch. You continue to watch them.
So when's the last time you watched?
But-
Okay, when's the last time you watched undercard UFC fight that wasn't like promoted, like a big time names?
No, but these I'm talking about.
Them.
These are the best in the world.
Yeah.
Like when it comes to me, I can watch anything if I know that it's the best in the world that I'm watching do it. Versus like that's why I don't watch MLS. I'm like I don't fucking care that I watch some guy who basically maybe was a little bit better than me in high school, but he cared more about it and he
Right.
continued playing and shit. You know.
Yeah.
Right.
Versus world class, I'd rather watch a fucking world class 16-year-old, even if the
Right.
MLS player is better than him. I'd rather watch the best 16-year-old in the world.
What I just took away from that is that you think you can play MLS soccer if you stuck to it.
No, I'm saying if I fucking put in the work that those guys
You think you
probably.
could be in
I never
MLS?
cared about soccer. It was never my favorite
But
sport.
you're athletic
I just
enough.
played it.
But
know?
you think you could be
He's
in
athletic
MLS?
enough.
view.
I'm saying if I ever played it in my spare time, but I never cared about the game like
Okay.
that. You know.
I'm just asking questions.
wait,
Travis. Don't
I
get
mean,
offensive.
I think that there's guys.
Just
No,
questions.
I just think that there's guys out there that, yeah. I mean, I watch an MLS game though. Anybody that plays soccer recreationally is like, really, man? How do you fucking shank a clear that bad?
Oh,
You
really?
can't shank
It's
a clear
getting
that
better, though.
bad.
It's
Like
getting
if I can see 5 plays a game that I could have done better then I don't want to watch it. You know,
Right.
like
That makes sense.
Well, back to your point though. So the analogy would be swimming and sprinting, right? Those are stars during the Olympics, but they do also have like
yeah,
they have meets and like they have like a professional season,
yeah,
like a league basically.
Yeah.
You know, but no one really follows those
But
leagues.
I mean, you have to understand, but like in its essence, those are the purest athletes because it's like not
Yeah.
everybody in the world plays basketball, but everybody in
yeah.
the world sprints. So if you're the fastest human, you literally are the fastest human in the world.
Well, actually,
Everybody
yeah.
runs.
If they televise,
But LeBron may not literally have the most natural basketball talent.
Yeah.
There may be some guy in Africa who's never heard of basketball. Who's
That
never
could-
had the opportunity
Dude, I
to
always
be
think that
better,
too,
you know?
yeah.
But speed is speed. Like I think that's fucking awesome.
do you ever
I
think
mean,
so. I
yeah,
think-
I mean,
okay, I think-
it is awesome, but dude, I'm not trying to watch the best at exercising every day. I'm like, sport is different.
Dude,
Sport's
it's
a
not-
game. Like that's what's fun about
Yeah,
sport.
it is.
There's like strategy about it. Running is just
But-
literally running straight. There's no strategy.
It
It's
is,
just like,
but it is
I'm
fucking.
faster than
It is
you.
crazy watching Usain Bolt.
No,
100
it's
yard
awesome,
dash.
but
like that. that, and you're gonna see. You watch him run, you might literally see the fastest a human has ever run 100 meters.
Yeah, and
yeah, but that one,
crazy,
it is.
man.
But that one event is not the same as watching the NBA playoffs or watching World Cup soccer.
It's a different thing, but people would.
It doesn't give me the same euphoria.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah,
of course.
I'm saying it's enough that I think it could sustain itself. More people would watch that than the WNBA.
Nobody's really watching.
Gymnastics?
Well, I mean, yeah.
That's not a high bar to
Gymnastics or track and field meet, international meets that they have annually.
Yeah.
But they would have to have an interest in like also putting like marketing these players and stuff. So I don't know if it's just like an international body because I don't know if they get paid to do that stuff.
Yeah. Well, back to your point.
So. Why does it keep cutting out, man?
I don't know. Hold up.
Well, I've always wondered that. So do you think if every single human being was trained to play basketball from like sun up to sundown, do you think LeBron James would still be the best player in the world?
No.
Yeah, 100%.
You think he's that gifted?
100%.
Because there's a theory that you're funneled into what you're gifted.
To. Not at all.
Okay, so
you're thinking out of all the people in the world, if you were given the same opportunity, there's not a 6'8" guy.
Yes, that's what I think.
You think there's a freak like LeBron?
If there's anyone that's 6'8" anywhere, you don't think they're gonna try their hand at basketball? If I was 6'8", I don't even like basketball. If I was 6'8", I'd be like, well, let me see if I can get good at basketball and make millions.
But it's not only it's not only that though. You understand that you have to go through the process of like going through youth basketball and all this stuff. Like
you don't have to.
You could fuck up. I mean, you could fuck up, get hurt.
What are you saying?
I'm saying like you could fuck up and get hurt. Like anywhere in that process, if there's a little kink,
so you're saying
it's
LeBron
gone.
Would be or would not be?
No, what you just said earlier was that you're saying if everybody in the face of the earth like had the same route, took the same route, like
would LeBron still be LeBron?
Yeah, literally.
So they had the same mental aptitude, the same athleticism.
Like and
given
given the same training and given the same like and allowed to play basketball.
Shane's talking about
24/7, like
I'm just
without worrying about life or anything.
Differences and
we didn't care about making money.
Right.
We all
Shane's just talking about pure training.
Dude, I would have to think there's so many people on the earth.
I know that's crazy.
I disagree. I disagree.
Like we were watching this thing last night on Joel Embiid, though.
It's a crazy concept.
Statistically,
this is an example of that. Like we were watching last night this thing on Joel Embiid, who's an MVP candidate, arguably a top 5 player in the league right now, and he wouldn't have found basketball if it hadn't have been for Luke Mamute.
Oh, really?
He's from Cameroon, and he got drafted like 8 years before, and immediately when he got drafted, he started a camp and stuff in Cameroon, and because of that. Joel Embiid was 14 or something, and one of his uncles, he never touched a basketball. One of his uncles happened to be into basketball and came to visit them and was like, you got a son in here that should be playing basketball.
Yeah.
And so he basically brought him out to that camp, and his mom didn't even know he was at the camp, and that's how he got discovered. So it's like, he almost slipped through the cracks. Yeah, and he's a top 5 player in the world. There could be a LeBron out there.
Okay, so there's definitely that. Like, there are
all-stars waiting in height. And I think there'll be even less Embiids just because he's 7 foot. That's it. The higher you get in height, I think the lesser you're going to get in who can actually be. So you're saying it's
more likely that there's a Michael Jordan 6'6" dude somewhere that slipped through the cracks versus like another Shaq.
Yeah, correct. I think so. Yeah,
just more likely that there would be.
I don't know. Yeah, that's a good question. What do you think?
Because if you're a 7 foot person, somebody can.
Shaq is so rare.
If you're a 7 footer, anybody can look at you and think that he should try to play basketball. Whereas you have to show yourself a little bit if you're smaller. 6'5", you still kind of stand out, but not enough to where you'd be like, let me see what this guy can do.
Yeah, if you're Shaq,
if there's a 7 foot guy, you throw something at him and see if he can catch, and then you're like, this guy's got something.
Yeah, like someone will exploit him. He'll be like, I'm gonna be his manager and fuck
yeah. But I saw some stat it's probably not the same the way the NBA is going, but it was probably 10 years ago. I saw a stat, and this was American born, but it was if you're an American born 7 footer, there's a 20% chance that you play professional basketball or in the NBA.
Yeah,
I think it said
it's
NBA.
Crazy
actually,
statistic.
which is like what the
crazy.
Fuck?
Yeah.
Connor, actually, you failed, man. You fucking failed, dude.
Yeah, that is crazy.
It's true.
What were you going to talk about the NBA, man?
Yeah.
Oh, faults?
Well, I felt like that was y'all's NBA minute right there. So
we didn't even talk
NBA
about
hour.
faults.
Yeah, we didn't even get to it.
We don't need to talk about the NBA.
Fultz?
Yeah, I mean, we kind of touched on it, but...
Yeah, Fultz is interesting because it's more about the mental side that makes it interesting.
It's such a...
And I think we've talked about this on the podcast before.
All right, if he never plays...
Know who Markelle Fultz is. Don't pretend like you don't know who Markelle Fultz is.
I don't think I do.
This guy played 1 year in college, was the first pick in the draft. Not this past draft, but the one before it. So this is his second year in the league. Unanimously, people thought he should be the first pick.
Do you know about the NBA draft?
He only played. Wait, he played 1 year in college.
He played 1 year in college, and then he went into the NBA draft.
Why did he only play 1 year?
Because that's all you have to play.
Yeah.
That's all you have to play.
Okay, but he didn't play basketball in high school.
No, he did. So he balled out in high school, went to college for a year.
Okay, yeah.
He was he was a consensus pick to be number one.
Okay.
He was the number one pick in the draft.
Okay.
He went to the Sixers.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, he like mysteriously forgot how to shoot the basketball.
Whoa.
And they're like, what the fuck happened? And all last year, his rookie year, he only played like 10 or 15 games because he
not just like can't shoot. It's like
he had a hitch in his shot, like Barkley with his golf swing.
That's like the movie with Brandon. What was that dude from
Fraser?
Brendan Fraser. Remember who was a baseball player and like his coach brought him.
That's what it's from. So then, so they said they kept saying he had a shoulder issue and it had gone undiagnosed and stuff.
It's a mental issue.
And then he came back this year and all the reports were good. They tried to start him out the year in the starting lineup, even though he hadn't really earned it. He comes out this season. Every time he hits a jumper, the fans fucking erupt like he's some walk-on
like
or some shit.
An ironic
celebration. And then basically
he doesn't hit the jumper. He does not hit anything.
Yeah, so he still has like his shot does not look the same.
Well, dude, no, when he pulls up in mid-range, it looks good.
Yeah, some of them are smooth.
Yeah, like sometimes like this year he's taking a lot of shots and I'm like, that's a pretty shot.
Yeah.
So what are you saying? He's just not falling?
When he thinks about it, when it's instinct, he just shoots.
Yeah.
When he's open at the 3-point line and he catches and he has time to think, it's like fucking everywhere.
Oh, so he has to be in a perfect scenario to shoot the ball.
I'm saying like he overthinks it. It's mental.
Like a month ago, JP, he tried to shoot a free throw and it was just fucking. It looked like somebody who'd never touched a basketball in their life. And he said he claimed it just slipped out of his hand, but it's just like, okay,
That's
man.
crazy.
And so then,
mind-boggling?
so then the next day he goes to the free throw line, the next game, and you know everybody's got their routine or whatever.
Right.
He takes the ball and he just bats it like this, back and forth between his hands, and when it gets to the top, he just shoots. So that's like proof that it's a mental thing because he did something so abstract that it didn't allow his brain to connect to what he was doing, so that he could do a natural shooting motion. And it's like, are you fucking kidding me? And then his agent basically pulled him 2 weeks ago, like a couple games after that.
Yeah.
Oh, his
and
agent
was
did?
like, I think it was his agent. It was just like, yeah, he's not going to play anymore. We're gonna go see other physicians and whatnot and get a diagnosis for this. And they're still trying to claim that it's a physical thing, probably because they just want to protect him, his name and stuff.
Well, the diagnosis is what, thoracic nerve something.
Yeah, something like that. Something I've never heard of.
Which means that
I don't want to read it.
it will send. It means you have involuntary, like, what's the word I'm looking for? Not seizures, but like involuntary spasms.
Right.
Thoracic.
So that's why they're saying his shot's weird. He has like involuntary spasms caused by his nervous system.
Thoracic.
Which is
outlets.
Yeah, like you said, like we were talking about, when he's got pretty shots when he's not thinking about it. It's all mental. Which is mind-boggling. He's the most talented 19-year-old in the world at something.
What?
Imagine like the most talented chess player.
That's like that movie.
And then you
That's
forget
like
chess.
That's exactly like that movie.
It's like, how do you?
What's that Brendan Fraser movie?
How'd you forget to play chess?
Yeah.
Like, what? That's crazy.
I can't imagine, man.
Nerves. I mean,
And now it's become such a thing. It's like a cloud hanging over him. Like wherever he goes, people are like, "Can you shoot?" Like, what?
It really is almost like he's got to just leave the league.
It's too big now. He's got to leave this.
It's like, I don't know what you do.
But even when he comes back, people are going to be like, all right, like, let's see. Like,
you gotta be gone for a long
still
time.
fucked up? Or?
Like, if Royce White came back now, will people still be like, is he going to get on that plane?
But that wasn't even that big of a...
that
was like
that was completely different.
That was like a local...
I know.
That wasn't a basketball-related
I'm just
issue.
saying, somebody who's been out of the league for like 5 years, if they came back, would the narrative still be the same with them, or are they able to shed it by being away?
Not normally.
I mean, he's still good to shoot a basketball if he wants to play basketball.
Okay.
But the expectations would be considerably lower. Like when Greg Oden came back 5 years later in a limited role for the Cavs. Or for the Heat, or like the Heat, and he played minutes off the bench, and it was always interesting still. Like, let's see what he's got kind of
in
thing.
that scenario, they at least have some like built up equity in the league. Like they've played minutes.
Yeah.
Markel has no equity in the league.
Yeah.
Like he is nothing. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like his name is synonymous with being mentally fucked up.
Yeah.
Like you can't
bust.
You can't relate his name to like a good performance. Like a few triple doubles, but
that's why I think he should switch sports, man. He still got elite athleticism.
Volleyball.
I don't know, but he could go be fucking sick as fucking some other sport,
maybe
right?
Baseball or something.
Go switch sports, man.
Well, they were saying he's got to leave the six. T-Mac was on ESPN.
Yeah, first you change teams and you change leagues and you change sports. You're only fucking 20.
Change bitches.
Yeah, it's like, hey, Markel, I changed my major like 3 times, so I'm here.
Yeah, dude, man. I mean,
I can guarantee this: if he leaves the league and comes back, he's gonna look dramatically different. He's gonna have grown out a beard. You know how people totally change their looks whenever they are reborn. He's gonna do that shit for sure. He's gonna be all tatted up. Like,
what do you mean, Moses?
He should.
He go get the 10 Commandments.
And whatever works, it works. That movie's called The Scout. And it's the scout from New York Yankees is sent to Mexico after his latest prospect, Michael Rappaport. I didn't know he was in that movie.
Michael Rappaport is a prospect?
It has a breakdown on the field in Mexico. He attends a local baseball game where he finds Brendan Fraser is playing and impresses him. And then Brendan Fraser is brought back to the United States and has problems throwing. So it's all mental though too, because he has problems from his childhood and he can't.
So really Rappaport is a player or a scout in this movie?
Player that breaks. He's
all right, before you continue,
1994.
Yeah,
Michael Rappaport's tall. He's a big guy.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah. It is baseball.
Yeah, it is baseball.
That's true.
Yeah. What's the Rotten Tomato score on this? Hey,
what
are you just getting on the thing?
3.5. Oh, it's only got 22% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Yeah, that's a shit movie.
About average for Brendan Fraser.
Yeah, he just does whatever.
I've seen memes like that, where when you're trying to study and the cat just sits on your laptop.
That's how they get your
Dude, I'm telling you, this cat's an asshole. He doesn't give it. He doesn't.
You think it's warm?
No, he's just an asshole. He does shit like that's he does weird shit like this all the time. I don't get it. Don't get a cat.
That was pretty tight though.
Yeah,
I would take that cat.
I think cats are cool, man. I've come around on cats the last few years.
You used to not be a fan, but now you are.
Yeah, I mean, I've never had a cat, so I was just like, oh, they don't show affection. And then I was around a cat that showed affection. I was like, oh, that's pretty tight if they're capable of that.
Yeah, and they're also
they're low maintenance.
You don't have to walk them.
Whose cat were you around, man?
Oh, this was a while ago, man. Shout out to Shadow. It was the Betcher's cat, John and Aaron Betcher's cat.
Oh, really?
That cat would come up to you and give you a hug. I would be sitting on the couch like this. It would just come up to me and put its arms and then just fucking go off. I'm like, that's fucking tight, you know?
Really?
Shout out to Shadow.
I think those the Bengal cats, those hybrids. I know that's probably a fucked up process, but those cats are pretty tight.
Is it half tiger?
Dude, I want a Bengal cat. Dude, you ever seen a Bengal cat?
But it's a
those things are sick.
Dude, if you just watch them, those aren't as affectionate or anything, but
no, because they're real cats.
If you watch them just pounce around the apartment or something, it is insane.
What?
It really is like watching something in the wild.
It's like
John Plastick had one. I don't know if you know John Plastick.
I feel like
they just kill every rodent and every.
You gotta worry about this thing fucking you up, man. But
it's small though, right?
It's bigger than it's a little bit. Yeah, it's a little bit bigger than a house cat.
Aggressive.
But yeah, this thing, you can tell it's a wild,
it'll fuck up a dog.
Just in their movement.
Yeah, dude, that thing will fuck up a dog. I would not, I mean, not a pit bull, obviously, but a medium-sized dog, that cat's gonna fuck it up.
That sounds badass.
Dude, it is.
It's awesome.
He would play with it, and the cat would just attack, and he got riled up, and you're like, I do not want that thing to scratch me because that thing would hurt.
If I got one of those, because he had one of those, they have those boxes, the scratch boxes, and the circles. He had it up to his ceiling, but I would fucking build a course in my thing to watch that cat. That would be sick.
Get really fucking stoned and just watch it.
Yeah, but there's 5 or 6 variations, different hybrids like that, where they've domesticated them 5 or 6 generations now. They're all they're are
different
awesome.
types,
and they're becoming
different
now
subsets.
Yeah, different subsets. Not all Bengals. There's I can't remember some of the other ones that are out there, but they all look really cool because they retain the coat.
Yeah.
So they'll have the stripes or the spots, which
dude,
looks awesome.
So
but they otherwise look like a house. They're the size and the look of a house cat, but they retain the coat. And then, but I've heard of some of them that are some of them really do demand your attention and are dogs.
Well, yeah. So have they bred personality trait differences?
I think so. I've only read about 2 of them. I can't remember the other one that I read into, but because I was damn, I was kind of thinking about it. Instead of getting a dog, it's dude, that'd be tight to have something. Yeah. They're really expensive to begin with.
Oh, really?
Of course, because they're
I'm sure they have health problems too.
Yeah, they probably do have some shit like that.
Inbred and stuff.
But yeah, man, they're really cool.
Hey, hand me those octopussies.
Dude, how do y'all eat those? I do not understand. If I ate 2 of those, I would feel like shit.
Yeah.
I would just be I would be miserable. I don't get
Travis. You just eat sugar all day.
Yeah,
and he's still fit.
We adapt.
You think he's fit?
I mean, it's questionable. Not lately. I mean, you got a girlfriend. Looking a little soft lately, man.
What's JP's tennis record against me though?
Wow. Chang,
wait, Chang, do you play
Chang,
tennis?
let me talk to you. Let me talk to me like that.
Chang, you play tennis?
I didn't say shit, man.
No, we should play doubles.
I'm not good.
This is terrible podcast.
Chang's the
Hey,
only.
what are you doing tomorrow?
Chang's the only. This is terrible. Chang's the only Asian that's not good at tennis.
Anything.
Oh yeah,
anything that Asians are good
your
at.
ass, JP.
Oh.
Well, he's trying to be that ironic Asian, you know. He's a counterculture Asian.
Whatever. I'm still better at JP.
Wow.
like
Put
to
your
see
money
that.
where your mouth is. I'll take that bet. I'll take that all day.
I don't know, man. You gotta let me train.
Pay a couple bucks. See
That's
that.
the whole thing about a bet is that you can't train. Otherwise, what would be the point of that?
I don't follow that.
Did y'all hear
logic.
about that lady that was on vacation in Costa Rica? It's
No.
a sad story.
Oh god, here we go.
No,
All right.
I didn't.
We always take a turn to the dark.
Yeah, well, this lady was with her friends in Costa Rica. It was her birthday. She was 36, and they were staying at an Airbnb. The last night, she stays there to catch her flight. Her flight was different from her friends, so she stays there by herself. Her flight's like 12 the next day.
Yeah.
She doesn't make her flight, and they're like, we don't know what happened to her. And then I think they find the body behind her Airbnb. Like, because they search for it, they find her body behind the Airbnb. The scariest part, though, is that they have her last text to her brother or whatever from the night before she went missing. And she's like, I'm in my Airbnb. It's raining real bad. Oh, the lights went out. It's really scary. It's really creepy. And I think those are like her last words. Yeah.
Wow.
How creepy is that? Yeah.
Has there been an investigation?
They're investigating right now. It just happened.
Wow.
Resort security guard arrested.
Dude, that's like a movie.
After,
That's like a crime.
Yeah, that's just like that's what I thought too. It was like it's just a movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, what news site do you subscribe to get
Oh
these
god,
news?
this is where we
I don't-
like lose all credibility
It's
in our
not,
story.
no, there's not. I don't know. I just hear about it.
No, this is a real story. I'm reading it right
No,
now.
for sure, it's a real story. But I just
Reread it on
I don't
Shang.
know where.
No, this is a real story. I'm just
Jim'sConspiracyTheories.com.
Yeah,
I'm just always dumbfounded by the stories that JP finds.
No, I thought it was a big time story. But yeah, isn't that sad though? The scariest thing is like imagine being in another country and the lights in your Airbnb go out and you're a woman. That's like
yeah, but no means no in most languages, you know.
I've been to Costa Rica before. It was really nice. You ever been?
No.
It's beautiful. They have black. I tell everybody they have black sandy beaches from the stones from the volcanoes there.
Oh, really?
It's fucking pretty
sick.
bad. It's
Yeah.
pretty dope. Yeah, and it looks like the water like seeps through. So I don't know. It looks weird. It doesn't look like a regular beach.
Oh, because the water in the sand or similar.
Yeah, so
That's
it's really
crazy.
cool.
Let's go somewhere.
Yeah.
I remember I
a minute.
went. There was this old. We went and like
JP totally disregarded that. He doesn't want to go.
Wait, what'd you say?
Let's
Yeah.
go somewhere.
Where do you want to go?
Cuba?
I'm
I've been wanting to go to Cuba.
120%
Will you
down
come?
to go to 100%. I'm there.
Like
what are you
March?
talking about? Yeah,
Yeah.
let's go. Yeah,
All right, we should
let's
do
go.
it.
I'm in.
I don't know.
Do you have to disguise
Trump had
it or
that
something?
Trump had that travel ban. I don't know if
Well,
I've read
I
into
don't
it.
have to just. Oh, wait. I thought you meant like your relationship. Do you have to disguise like, oh, bachelor
Oh,
party?
no,
I get to
no.
go. You're saying like, okay.
But I mean,
yeah.
I've read into like the steps you have to take to go to Cuba now because
Matt's-
they,
yeah. What are the steps now? What do you have to do?
Matt went with his girlfriend. I don't think
Oh
he
yeah?
did-
You didn't have to do anything weird
I
about
don't-
it.
He didn't say anything about it.
Okay. Well then let's fucking do
Maybe.
it. He flew out of U.S. too.
Yeah. I mean,
Okay.
he was living in
Like
New York
I was
at the
looking
time.
into it for like a year ago, and it was like, okay, easiest way to do it is go to Mexico and fly from
Oh,
there.
yeah.
And then just lie to customs when you come back about where you've been, kind of thing. Because you're supposed to not be able to go directly unless you do it as part of like a official tourism type thing.
Oh.
So
Like a.
I've heard, yeah, you can't just
Like,
like.
yeah, we're anthropology.
Oh, so you get to
students.
fly to Costa
Like there's
Rica?
like ways you can do it, but you have
Yeah.
to do it as part of a
It's a
group.
it's a
and then you
workaround.
just, yeah.
Gotcha.
So I don't know how true that is, and maybe it's changed in the past year, but I can't imagine Trump has loosened anything up. So
Yeah, he's an idiot. What was his reason for even doing that though? I don't get it.
What?
Why did he?
it's just if Obama did something, then he's gonna take it back, man.
He took back the Cuba thing?
I think so. Yeah, to some
what have
extent.
you
No, I
not
missed
been
that.
you've not been listening to this? Yes.
No,
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Obama opened the borders, and like 2 months later, when Trump got in office, he's like, "No,
I
we can't
totally
go,
missed
let's-"
that.
Yeah, I think so.
For no reason. Like, I'm not even
What?
sure what his reason is. Yeah.
Well, there's still.
Yeah, Trump doesn't even know where Cuba is. Like, I don't know what.
Yeah.
I have no idea where
he released the video and he snorts.
He probably thinks it's like a part of Mexico. Like, fuck those Mexicans. It's like, whoa, Joe, it's a different part, man.
What color is their skin? All right, ban him.
Yeah, he's got a gradient on his wall, and he's like, "Tell me where."
On 1 to 10.
Too far.
Like, sir, it would be a 6. High Spanish descent, but a lot of 6s.
Yeah, he doesn't even look. He just looks.
Oh.
Our
Dude,
YouTube
it's still live. It's still live.
For our iTunes viewers, if you were wondering what just happened, check our YouTube video out.
We're gonna censor that shit out too. Gotta get the premium subscription to see that fall.
No, we're not. That is all.
I don't think we got edits in the budget, so it's staying in.
Oh shit.
Oh, it's staying intact?
Oh yeah. That's perfect, Chang. Perfect. Thank you.
Did y'all not remark on
There you go,
JP's
Dude,
new...
that's funny.
Yeah, you didn't even notice the new
y'all not-
upgrades I made to the studio.
Oh, I
light?
did now, man.
Did you see the couch light?
Oh man.
Yeah,
Oh shit, yeah. I like it, dude.
Yeah. We're upgrading here.
we're upgrading. We're trying to get the Von Shui.
We're trying to get the...
You started getting that
The
ad
EDM
revenue
crowd?
coming in.
Yeah, man, we're gonna get it any day now.
One day we'll get a cut, right, guys?
Yeah. One day.
JP's been popping Stellas and
It's called
living the high life over here.
Stella's.
Whatever it is.
Yeah, that's what it is.
So, okay.
I'm a big Stella guy. I like this place.
Upgraded his cat's food.
I only feed him cold turkey now. I don't feed him cat food. He doesn't eat rats like he usually does.
He's a rat eater.
No, not anymore. Did y'all hear Cardi B and what's his name broke up?
Oh, really?
Offset?
Yeah, Offset. They're done. She said last night on Twitter.
Shocking.
Still got it. Yeah, I know. Can't believe that one didn't work out.
They
Huh?
broke up over Twitter.
Can't believe
Well, supposedly she just like put out one of those stupid videos. Like, yeah, some people just fall out of love.
that. An ex-stripper and a
And
trap
then
rapper.
Yeah.
Can't imagine that.
Offset didn't respond. All he said was like, "Yeah, congratulations, you guys won." But everyone's like, "Who is you guys?"
Well, yeah, what's he talking about?
Yeah, when everyone's like, "Who's you guys?" Like,
You guys tore us apart, okay?
Yeah, I think that's what
Yeah,
he
yeah.
meant by it. But everyone's like, "What?"
Yeah, the media.
Were they ever married, or were they ever like
Nah.
they're married.
they were married?
Yeah.
Really?
That's so
they got married?
stupid. Why would any
Oh.
rapper...
Damn.
Do you
They
think
got married.
Offset to sign the prenup?
Cardi B's got more money than he
I
does.
know, that's what he's saying.
That's what I just said.
signed the prenup.
Fuck faces.
You can't
Dumb.
start yelling at me.
God, you didn't say English.
Yeah.
Cardi B
probably
had
so,
the
man.
best album of the year. Me and Travis talked about it.
No.
We think she
Best
might.
of the
dude.
year?
Maybe, man.
She might.
Over
Well,
Travis?
we had this conversation like 3 months ago.
Because
and I was-
if you really
yeah.
look at, I mean, I don't
Billboard
know, I don't know
singles,
shit about
maybe.
music, but like, listen to it all the way through, and if you cut
have
out
it.
any
Yeah.
songs,
I'm debating this and I haven't. So,
oh,
but
that's how I
love
would
Travis's
judge it.
album so much. I can't imagine liking anything more.
Yeah, it's good. Dude, I mean, it's really short, but Push's album was pretty sick.
I didn't like Push.
Yeah, we got
It's not my
kids.
style.
Like
I don't
I think
like
that's pretty sick
I like
too.
melody. I don't like.
dude, y'all
rapping
gotta do
rap.
the
Yeah,
music thing with Craig.
Yeah, we should.
Yeah, I don't.
Craig.
Yeah, because I don't even know what y'all are talking about.
I did hear-
Why do you think Cardi B's album is so good? You just like all the songs? on
Dude,
it?
it's fucking awesome. I mean, I never listened.
Like,
that
I'm not
was her
even-
second album,
I mean,
right?
I'm not saying that like I would have it, but you wouldn't think any song's bad on.
That was her
you
second
wouldn't-
album, right?
The one this year.
Because if it was, then I never listened to her first. But dude,
The one
it's the
Bodak
first.
Yellow was
it's
on,
the,
right? The
Where
one-
Bodak Yellow was on
I
it.
want to watch
Yeah.
that.
Okay, then yeah, dude, it's sick.
I'm gonna
Like
watch
I
that.
listened to it without ever really listening to her at all, other than Bodak Yellow. And immediately I was like, damn, she's fucking raw, and
Yeah.
these rhymes are like she's rapping like
Not-
a rapper should fucking rap. You know?
Wait, do you think someone
Not
rap? Do you
written.
think someone writes her
Yeah,
lyrics, or does she
doesn't
write them
write
herself?
anything.
Yeah,
Well,
that's what I'm
dude,
saying.
I mean,
That's what I'm
okay,
saying.
let's
It's
do
different.
it.
Or you
I
know
don't think
that.
she does. I don't
Okay.
think she
Everyone
does.
says that.
You
Nicki
can
says
say that.
that.
You can say that about so many people. Like that's
I'm pretty
that's
sure she doesn't though.
She,
Okay.
Even in an interview, she's like, people say I don't write my own shit, but whatever. Like I'm fucking rich now. Blah blah blah. Like she never.
never said she does.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she doesn't. She's just like brushing it off.
dude. Everything is.
Okay,
fucking-
She's
Well,
like,
then, yeah.
she's like, and like,
Dude.
rap is like.
I'm not saying it's not good or I don't like the album.
process,
All I'm
like,
saying
all
is she
in the
didn't write that
studio.
stuff.
Okay. Well, I didn't know that. But
I think she
whatever.
writes some
It
of it,
sounds
yeah.
fucking raw as shit.
Yeah,
and
no.
it sounds authentic.
Dude, delivery is a big thing.
Yeah. So I
Like,
mean,
delivery is a bigger.
I
thing,
was impressed. I was like,
I think.
I was like,
You can
man,
say-
I can't. If I roll up to a stoplight, I gotta roll up my windows because I'm bumping some fucking girl talking
Yeah,
about.
and it sucks, but
I'd like
it's
that
a-
be- that be
if you
careful
honestly
song.
were to say it, that's a fucking sick.
Like I remember telling what
Yeah, 'cause it's like trap.
Liz's friends. I was like, dude, that Cardi B album is fucking sick. Like having the same conversation. I was like, I added one of those songs to my playlist the other day, and they
Yeah.
were like, which one? And I told them, And it was that Be Careful song, and it's about like fucking, it's like anti-guys and fuckboys and stuff like that. But I was like, dude, that song is fucking sick. And they're like, yeah, that's my anthem. I listen to that on the way to work.
Yeah, that's my anthem. Wait, I gotta hear this thing.
Yeah, I've never heard it.
I've never heard it.
Best
Have you
Live.
Have you thought that about any Nicki album?
I like Nicki's album too, but I've never listened to any of her albums all the way through except for the most recent one.
Okay.
Wait, what's that song called?
Be Careful.
Be Careful.
But just like,
I'm gonna have to listen to it then.
yeah, but I mean her whole album, like listen to it from start to finish, and like the start of it is just like.
Is it a radio hit?
Yeah, you've
Was
heard
it?
For sure. Yeah, for sure.
I don't listen.
You gotta be careful. Be careful with me.
Oh yeah.
You don't know what you know about that scene.
That was alright, man.
Nicki's a good entertainer.
Okay. Are you including her lap dances? Are you including her lap dances in this too?
No, she's a good rapper.
I heard the Victor Oladipo album.
Oh yeah,
it's pretty good.
You listen to it?
Yeah, man, he's
it's
good.
Sexual.
It's super sexual. So I mean, listen at your own. Yeah.
I don't like.
Whatever.
I didn't listen to it. I just heard.
I mean, I like R&B, so. But it's like a more mature, like sexual R&B. It's
yeah,
not like,
I like R&B too. So,
but seriously though,
so it's like division R&B, sexual R&B versus
he's
like
good, man.
Explicit.
Yeah, it's like it kind of sounds weird coming from Victor Oladipo saying like pop your pussy.
That's what I was gonna. That's what I was gonna say. Like, how do you really take that as like music? Or
yeah,
like,
I know, but dude, he's got a lot of good features, and every song is good.
See, I mean, I typically don't even like the R&B when it's that explicit. When it's saying like pop that pussy, you know, like you could be a little bit more innuendo and shit.
Yeah. Well, it's not all like that, but
yeah.
I said you should give it a listen, just out of curiosity. You know?
Yeah. Yeah, I told you, like, I was surprised when I saw the features on there. I was like, okay, well, that's legit.
Those songs are good, too.
It's got the
Tories and Treys. They're really good. All right, Music Hour is over, brought to you by...
Yeah, no, that was...
Spotify.
We'll get into more music pretty soon.
Yeah, we have a EPL wrap-up show coming to you soon. We got a lot of spin-off shows. We're going to have an end-of-the-year rap / hip-hop album review show. Pending access to JP's apartment.
Yeah, for sure. Y'all can do whatever y'all want.
It's really up to him.
I won't be a part of it, but y'all can do whatever y'all want.
Coming to you soon, guys.
It takes too much effort to learn, you know,
learn about what?
Things. You know what I'm talking about?
To learn what?
To just like keep
having an interest.
Have an interest and keep up with it.
But you got to be really
you
into
can't
it.
force it. Yeah.
Things you don't give a fuck about.
It's not that I don't give a fuck. It's just I don't know.
It doesn't enhance your life.
Yeah, there's other things I should be doing. You know, it's the same reason I don't play video games. Like, there's people that play video games. I just feel
I feel too guilty.
As I'm playing it, I'm like, I just wasted 2 hours. I could have been doing something else.
Yeah.
I don't play video games because I suck.
It's not like, though, listening to music, it's like you generally are doing something else while you're listening to music, you know?
Yeah.
It's not like you're just sitting down.
What do you usually do when you listen to music?
I don't know, man. Whatever. Like, whatever, dude.
No, man. When I listen to albums, I sit down with pen and paper and just sit there.
Just start rapping bars, like Eminem.
Take notes on your feelings.
I just
track 3 came on, and a sense of anxiety.
Travis knows I listen to albums all the way from 1 to 10.
Yeah, right.
Dude, you can't make it through one song.
I get the clip.
He finds the one song he likes, and then
I get the clip
all day.
I get the Cliff Notes version from my pals.
On Reddit Legal Advice, they always have like the most fucked up like questions on there. You know, like the most weird scenarios. You know what I'm talking about?
No, man.
One of them today was like, my mom has a defibrillator and it messed up and it shocked her 10 times with like 160 volts or whatever it is, and like need legal advice because now she's got all these healthcare bills. It's like, I don't even know, like, first of all, I don't go talk to an actual lawyer. Don't get on a website and just ask random people because they don't fucking know.
Made up.
Yeah, 100%.
Like the most outlandish shit.
Yeah, people just do it for attention.
So instead of listening to music, you read fake news a lot.
Hey guys, I don't have time to.
Yeah. No, because
I'm too busy giving this guy legal advice.
It's interesting because like some of them are stupid like that, but some are like, well, I don't know.
Do you participate in any of these conversations?
No, I don't even have a.
Hey, Nazi Lover 22, you should.
Spelled Nazi, spelled N-O-T-Z.
Yeah. Hey,
That's
Nazi
the second
Lover
time
22.
I made fun of my spelling. I don't appreciate it, man.
Well, what we last?
You should just keep shocking her.
Yeah, it's actually, you can't take it to court unless you get shocked 12 times. So tell her to keep on
So
trying.
amp up that voltage and then get back to me.
It's not appreciated, guys. It's not appreciated at all.
Fucking almost a 10-year-old in Wisconsin. Like, Mom?
Speaking of the lady, that's her.
No way.
That's her.
Oh, that's
Cabo girl?
Yeah, it's Cabo girl.
These are some of her last pictures? Or?
Oh, dude, it's not funny.
So this is like a national.
I'm not laughing about it, man.
She's pretty cute, too. Wait, so was it like gruesome? Like, was she like chopped up or dismembered?
They just found the body behind the Airbnb. I don't know any
Nah,
details
she was
about
definitely
it.
chopped up. I read it.
I mean, I heard. Oh, really?
Yeah.
Because that's what. Well, that's what the
Damn,
cartel
dude.
does.
Damn.
So maybe it was like a gang initiation. Like you have to go kill a tourist,
Oh, wow.
Oh, that's so terrible.
which is damn.
What are you, Sherlock Holmes?
Dude.
Not that being attractive matters, but what a waste of.
Who
life.
submitted the pictures for them to use?
I know. They're like, hey, let's send her Bumble profile real quick.
Yeah.
No, I guarantee that's where they got them. They probably always pull them from Facebook because they have to have permission to use the photos, right? Or like someone gives them to them.
Yeah.
Yeah, no family that's mourning is gonna be like, hey, yeah, I'll dig through the best photos of her on our photo album and give it to y'all right now. They ain't got time for that.
Yeah, I'm not saying they do. I'm just.
Well, even like
wondering how
the editor who like was choosing them for Fox News, like,
Yeah.
this one in a bikini under the waterfall seems pretty good
yeah.
to capture her essence.
We're mourning her. That's terrible.
It's like the guy who works the camera at the Rockets games is like his side job. They're always panning up like the hot chicks, you know?
Well, I wonder what that interview's like. Like, how good of your eye do you have? Like,
Wait, what?
wait, I don't know. That came out
wait,
wrong.
where are you going?
They
Where are
have
you
to
going
ask
with
them
that?
without
Where are
asking
you
them.
going with
Y'all
that?
both were looking at me like, yeah.
No, I had
That came out
no
wrong.
idea.
But the interview was like, how good of an eye do you have? You know? Because he's got to spot the hot chicks in the stadium.
Yeah.
Anyways, it wasn't funny.
Is there anything really cool that y'all are asking for Christmas?
What?
Like, is
So
there anything
ask
cool that you want for Christmas?
We're still asking for stuff
Yeah,
for
I
Christmas?
was like, are you still asking your parents for
I mean, I'm just saying, all right.
I haven't talked to Steve
all right,
in a while.
Don't backtrack.
All right, you
Do you
fucks.
make a list for your parents
Yeah.
still?
I do not make a list for my parents. I did make a list for my brother who
Oh,
asked me
okay.
what I wanted. And I never want him to give me
Yeah.
anything.
No, I get what you're saying. My
expensive.
sister's going to ask me what I want.
I don't
She doesn't
ask
know.
for like a fucking new car. I ask for like, yeah, give me some slippers or something,
Yeah.
something stupid.
Yeah.
Why do people ask for a list if you're older than like a kid? Are you just giving somebody
Because
options?
my brother
You're
doesn't
just
know.
gonna give
No, my brother,
options.
yeah, I'm just giving options
'Cause I'm not getting you more than one thing.
He doesn't know what.
Yeah.
He doesn't know what to give me. Like, yeah, he doesn't know what to
But
give
you still
me.
wanna
and
be
I wanna make
surprised, so
Sure,
you
yeah.
multiple
Just give me
Yeah,
some.
so those are options.
Yeah.
Because he wants me to buy him something. I would feel weird buying him something. He don't want to buy me anything.
Yeah. So did he give you a list?
No, not yet. I mean, I might ask him what he wants, but
Yeah.
Oh, he wants some shoes. Yeah, he did. He wanted some shoes.
Oh, well, that's kind of tough, though. Just
broad,
shoes?
yeah.
General?
No, he gave me a. I told him to send me a link for the
Some
ones.
Mexican
I
This
want.
is actually getting coverage on fucking Fox.
Ooh,
God
told you.
damn, man.
We should just base our podcast off
Yeah,
of this little.
that is the last time Offset is on Fox.
That's the last.
the first and last.
Yeah.
First and last time he's all.
I want to see her like talk about it. And rapper Offset was divorced today.
Yeah, there's no shot that lady knows who Offset
Yeah.
is.
Yeah.
I barely know who Offset
She was like
is.
frantically listening to Migos on the
Yeah.
way
What
the
Offset's-
other day. Like,
What's Offset's number? I mean, best song.
I mean, he's part of Migos.
Yeah. it's
Oh,
probably
that's
yours.
right. Okay.
But they're all trying. To
I think
do
he's actually the
individual
best
stuff.
Migo.
I think Takeoff.
Takeoff's good. I don't like Quavo.
Yeah.
Quavo's good.
Too auto-tune-y poppy now.
Apparently, Offset is the one who came up with the
I like Quavo.
wah wah wah. That
Quavo's
little
a
baby,
tight-ass
the
name.
little baby thing.
What?
Little baby said that Offset's the one who came up with that wah wah wah. That thing he does.
That little baby does?
Yeah.
I mean, Migos one of those groups that once if they split up in individual, I just don't think it's gonna work.
I mean, they already
Yeah.
have.
I thought Takeoff's thing that came off last week or a couple weeks ago was pretty good.
Take
They
off
each
what?
came out with
His-
something, right?
Yeah, I don't know if I've listened to.
Quavo's was terrible.
Quavo.
It was so
yeah,
bad.
I did listen to it, but yeah, I don't
Every
remember.
song
I like-
sounded the exact same.
I think I like
I mean, the only group that split into individual, like, you know how most artists or like some artists are like individual and then they become a group.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I feel like if you're a group and then you just split into individual,
Well, there's
Wait,
always
who's individual and then becomes
yeah,
a group?
Who's, yeah,
Huh?
thank you. I was thinking the same thing.
Yeah, who's individual and then becomes a group?
Well, there
That
was
doesn't ever
that-
happen either.
that
Ever.
Joe Budden group.
Or like, okay,
You know what I'm talking about? What were they called?
But like D12 with like
Yeah, I feel like 50 Cent's group was.
But what about
51st.
Lil Baby and Gunna? They just dropped a not so good album, or at least we didn't care for.
Well, I mean,
much.
groups. I'm thinking like ASAP's group or like.
Oh, but
like,
I mean, group that's loose. And
That's like G Unit. Like that's like a posse.
Yeah, yeah.
like a posse. But you release like an album and stuff like that.
Yeah, you could like do like a.
Who's the dudes that did the I Spy stuff? They were a group.
I thought that was just that Kyle
That was just
dude.
Kyle.
And the other guy, right? There's two guys.
The what's his name was on it, featuring. Red hair. What's his name? Red dreads.
Trippie Redd?
No. Red braids.
Lil Yachty.
Yeah, Lil Yachty.
yeah.
Lil Yachty.
Lil Yachty.
What would your name be if you were a rapper?
T-Rex.
That's actually a good name.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, that is. That would be your name for sure. T-Rex. Yours would be the
I have no.
lyric.
I was quick with his name, but my name, I'm like, fuck.
T-Rex.
Yeah.
That would definitely be it.
Chingo Blank.
Is that Abercrombie? Is that a throwback, or did you just buy that?
Is that an ironic shirt? Or?
Yeah, thank you. That's why I was just like, wait, where'd you get that from?
An ironic
No, it looks
throwback?
good. It looks good. I'm just curious.
This is just a very old,
Dude,
comfy sweater.
I like it. It looks.
Thanks,
it looks.
man.
Dude, you could sell that at Urban Outfitters for like $100.
Yeah, for sure.
Abercrombie is still a brand.
No, it's not.
The older and shittier
False.
it is.
They're still at like malls and stuff.
That was always a store with like the heavy.
I kind of want to go to Japan because Conan O'Brian right now is in Japan, and I was watching the videos earlier. It's pretty funny stuff, and it looks really interesting and weird. And where Asian
Yeah,
people are so weird.
I would love to go to Japan, man.
I would love to too.
Well, Cuba first.
Cuba, Japan,
and then
man. Yeah, that's it.
If we can get to Cuba.
We're getting there.
Yeah, we got to
People I know have been there. If they can make it there.
Yeah, I know somebody who went there recently too.
I don't think flights are that expensive either. I mean, it's not that far from Miami. But I mean, if you got to go somewhere else,
I'm not worried about
Yeah.
getting there. Can we get back?
can't keep.
Well, what if we just go
I'm
to
not worried
Mexico?
about getting back, man.
Yeah, that's what they say when they go to North Korea.
Okay.
Okay. Wait.
All right, man.
Would you visit North? I would not. I would not visit North
Oh,
Korea.
my bad.
If someone
Back-
paid me,
back
I would do it.
Someone paid you would do it?
I'll pay for all your utilities.
I would not
I'll
do
pay
it,
for your
man.
entire. I'll pay for your entire trip right now.
To go to North Korea?
Yeah, 100%.
Wait, why
100%?
Why are you volunteering?
Chang, I would 100% go. If you pay for it, I will go to
I'll
North
pay.
Korea.
I'll pay for your trip to go back.
This shit
Korea.
happened.
Damn. All right.
I will go.
Totally happened.
Chang, I will do that. Don't say
Wait,
that.
why is Cheng so
100%.
eager to get rid of you?
Yeah.
Yeah, why do you want me to
I'm not getting rid of you.
shut
I'm not
up. He
getting
was
rid of
like,
you.
I'll go.
Yeah, why do you want me?
No,
Why
but
do you,
I mean, you're gonna have to take.
I'll take pictures. I'll let you know
Videos,
what
you
it's
can take some
100%.
videos.
If they'll let me, if they'll
I'll
let
pay your
me,
baggage fees.
If they'll let me.
Dude,
Take as many bags you want,
I'm
man.
just afraid to go, so I want you to go to
I'm just
experience it.
interested. No, I'm interested to just see what it's.
Oh, you think I wanted you to go so
You're probably the worst person.
What do you
to
want?
send
I
out.
want you to go.
Why would
so-
I be the worst person to
What
say?
do you
Wait,
mean?
why
Most
would-
likely to do something offensive.
It's true. I'm not gonna do it. Okay, I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna take a little advice from that dude that gave brain damage and shit back in a box. Hey, don't do it.
Oh,
with
he
that
left
guy.
you some words?
Don't do it. Don't do
Lasting
it.
words?
Don't do it. That yeah, his lasting words. Or don't be an idiot in North Korea.
Yeah. I don't even think he was an idiot, though. He didn't even do anything, right?
He stole a flag. Hey,
Oh, he
Well,
really
that's
did
what
do
they
that?
said.
that's what
Yeah.
it was.
That's what they
They
said.
had video of it. They
Oh, that's what you think?
I saw the video. I saw the video.
Oh, dude.
That was an actor.
I swear. I swear. I saw
That was
the
an
video.
actor.
So you think he's in the wrong to steal?
I'm not saying he deserved death, but hey, hey, don't fuck around in North Korea. How about that?
Wait, he stole a flag?
I
And then he
don't.
ran up to a flag, grabbed it, and started running?
No, he was in a hotel and went to the hallways, took a flag off the wall.
I
and
don't
tried to
think
bring it
I don't
back.
I don't think the action is what is at stake in that whole
And
scenario.
then they murdered him?
They sent him to a
Camp?
camp, and
He died
there.
there?
He died.
Hey, so, hey-
they think they were torturing him. Like, they think they were doing waterboarding to him, and it like cut off circulation to his brain. And he got brain damage and then died.
Hey JP, can you tell the camera that you would go to back Korea if I pay for your trip?
I would 110%. If Chang pays for me to go to North
No,
Korea,
I would do it right now if you apply for it.
I will 110%.
100%,
I will go to North Korea.
Yeah.
For sure.
dude. Straight up,
All right.
I would pay for. I would pay for your
Yeah,
trip.
man.
We gotta
Alright.
get this start.
Can you even get a flight there?
Dude,
Yeah, 100%. You can go on vacation there. Yeah, for sure.
yeah,
That
this,
can
shit
get a
up.
direct
Google
flight.
flight that shit right now, man.
I'm not doing a legwork on this. This guy's gonna do it.
Yeah.
Shit, man. I'll give you some burner cash while you're out there. You can go buy you some souvenirs.
What do you think North Korea souvenirs are?
You can tell me when you go.
Probably like action
I have no
figures of
idea.
Kim
You know what the
Jong-un.
weird thing is? That it's like Pleasantville. They have like shops that are made to look like the.
Yeah, you
shops
watching that
are
James
not.
Franco show, the movie?
Oh, is that what it? No, that's a real thing. That's
No,
a real.
it's a
No,
real-
it's a real
yeah.
thing though.
That's based.
Oh yeah, you been there? Yeah. All right. When you go there, let me know. All right. Until then, shut the fuck up.
I'm looking forward to this. Wait, you got to put a deadline on this, man.
Yeah, I need to.
You got to give him several deadlines.
All right, it is 12/5/18. I gotta go before.
Yeah, you gotta.
12/5/19.
Dude, I'll give him a year to figure this out.
Okay.
My birthday.
300.
Okay, my birthday's birthday next
you have
month.
you have a month to get plane
Wait,
tickets.
no one's gonna come with me. I'm gonna have to go by myself.
If Chang pays for me, I'll go, man.
I'm not
gonna go.
I'm not paying for
Anyone
Travis
pays
to
for
go.
I'm not stepping foot in that.
I just need one person to go gather some data. I don't need two people to go.
Is there any data you want me to bring back that you're like, I want to know this, and this?
Chang can't go. They'll think you're trying to
for
escape.
sure. I got you.
Yeah,
for sure.
If you're trying to leave him there,
that'd be like me trying to go to Mexico.
Dude,
right
I'll
now.
probably
Hey,
be
don't-
safe. Since that one guy got made into a vegetable, they're like, we're not gonna do that to a second like white dude.
You
You
think
think
so?
they give a fuck? Hey, you know what?
I do think they give a fuck.
They
man.
shipped that guy in the back of the box. You know what they said?
he
you, know
does
what they,
like-
you know what they
he
said?
likes
They were
truck,
just like,
though.
oh, here's your boy. Whoops.
Dude,
Hey,
I do think they give a fuck.
They said, hey, my bad. They didn't give a fuck about that guy. What do you think?
What part of game tape?
I
What
do
part
think
of
they
game
give a
tape do you
fuck,
think that you're gonna be?
Yeah, wait.
They're gonna give a fuck about that.
What are you
All right,
talking
man.
about? What do you
I'm
think
just
you're
saying,
better-
man.
You're better than what? You're better than that white guy. There's a what?
No, I'm saying, but
What set you apart?
one white
Please tell
guy
me.
took it for the rest of us white guys for at least a little while.
Kim Jong.
They already made one example, man.
They said we don't give a fuck. This dude's brain dead. Yeah, you can have him back. You ain't doing shit. And don't send any other dumbasses over here. Like
He
that.
said-
agree to disagree. All right.
He's saying that.
I guarantee you, in the next, okay, let's make a bet then. In the next
He's saying
5
that-
years, there will not be another white American sent back in a vegetative state from North Korea.
I mean, that's a pretty safe bet. But I mean, that's
Yes,
the thing.
that's what I'm saying.
How many white guys are actually going?
But I'm saying,
I don't know,
I'm saying,
but-
no, the white guys are gonna steal flag. I don't know if to steal flags from North Korea.
All right, man.
Maybe
you
not.
Don't have to still flags.
We'll never know, dude. We'll never know unless I get to go with you to North Korea. Chang Pez. I'll try to steal a flag. See what happens.
Some blood that are more valuable than other blood.
No, that guy was a lot better guy than I am. That's for sure. I remember reading about
He
him.
was like,
He was
he
like
was
class
in school.
president, like all that shit, man.
not too
What do you think?
bright.
Yeah, it's a shame,
What
really.
would Fox News say about you?
Yeah. That guy gave him a lot of material to read off. But
Dude, well, people do go there and don't die.
Yeah, they do. No, they go there. I don't know.
100%.
I don't know why they do. But.
You can just freely come and go.
I mean, because
Well, maybe some
Is
people.
it? No, I'm asking.
Yeah, they don't mind. Yes, you can freely tour and go if you're a tourist. You're watched the whole time, and they have escorts with you. But you can go inside. They have to obviously apply for a visa and shit.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
they like. I think they like showing that like, oh, we're normal, and prosperous, just like
Yeah.
any other country. So
Well,
like
no,
having
they make
visitors.
a lot of money from fucking tourism.
And they make money from tourism.
They have no other money from anywhere else.
Did you know that?
Do they have a lot of tourism though?
The old leader Kim Jong,
The limited
wait,
ones
the one
they
who
have.
now
Kim
is-
Jong-il?
Kim
Kim Jong-un.
Jong-il, Kim Jong-il, the dad. He was like the number 2 or like top 10 buyer of Hennessy in the whole world.
Really?
Yeah, they really love Hennessy for some reason. I don't know why. Yeah, big time Hennessy guy. What a weird fact.
Like North
right?
Korea as a country?
No, him personally,
Yeah.
damn,
not the country.
Yeah,
him
yeah.
personally.
it's pretty sick.
He's got like a group of girls, like a what are they called? Like not the people that follow bands around, a posse or
Groupies?
Oh,
groupies. He's got a group of North Korean groupies that are
And
like
a bunch of
cheerleaders.
Hennessy? That sounds like a pretty fun party.
Sounds like a great time.
I would party
Not
with
gonna
him.
lie.
And then try to murder him.
I like that you can hear that in the background.
Can you hear that on the playback?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, not yeah. As we're not talking, we can.
Is this that dude with the toys? 7-year-old YouTuber makes 22 mil per year.
This is such a big story.
It's
yeah,
got to be
I've
the
heard
guy
that.
with the toys. I remember
Yeah,
reading about this last year, and it wasn't that much, but Jesus Christ.
Toys. What
He
is
he unpackages toys and he plays with them.
it? A little
Yeah.
kid?
A little kid. He's been doing it for
dude,
years now. And yeah, now he's
And people
making
just sit there and
22
watch
mil a
that?
year.
Hey man,
And yeah, my coworkers who have kids say that their kids watch that shit. Like,
Oh,
they
so
tell me
other
about-
kids watch it?
Yeah,
I
other
thought
kids
like
watch it.
maybe like parents watched it. They're like,
Oh no,
no,
I
I think
so.
kids watch
I think
it.
it's like Daniel plays with
I bet you
toys.
some sick old fucks watch it too.
Oh,
Yeah.
for sure.
Why does your brain have to go there? I don't. Why does it have to go there?
They probably do.
Someone is masturbating to that little YouTube star.
Any video,
fucking to
you can see that on any video on YouTube. Like someone could be baking cookies.
Is anyone masturbating to Fresh Off the Dome? Hell no.
Yeah, nobody's masturbating.
Yeah, that's for damn sure.
Hey man, that's offensive. Someone would be masturbating to me.
Yeah, come on,
Relax.
guys.
No,
Okay,
We
just
went
went
over
out
the
there.
heart of some old guy somewhere.
Yeah.
it's the driest podcast out there.
Don't just spill anywhere.
Try it for the podcast out there.
You're trying to break up. Yeah, listen to it.
Whatever. Well,
But we got it.
They call the show Isaiah Factor Uncensored. Like, what do you think that means? That it's uncensored.
That's the kid.
Dude, there's no shot. This is shitty. That's badass.
That's him. Oh yeah.
It's
Driving around that new car.
Dude, what are you
by
doing in that
cars.
plastic car? You should buy one plated in gold.
Yeah, seriously, man. He's gonna
22
realize
million.
he's getting exploited, and he's gonna fucking just be like,
God,
I'm not going out there anymore.
I need to learn to exploit something.
Yeah.
I need to have a kid just to exploit him.
Yeah. That was smart by his
in
parents.
some
That's
way.
like the opposite of what most people would say. Like, I want my kid to live his own life. And Marco's like, I want to have a kid so I can exploit him.
Dude, 22 mil a year. That'd be pretty nice.
Dude, it's probably a smart idea. He's got plenty. I'm sure he's got toys galore, too. That's actually looks like a badass toy. I don't know what that is, but that looks
That
cool.
does look,
Yeah.
they've come a long way. Damn. Hot
Dude, I
Wheels
never got
and
that.
shit. Yeah,
I would
that's
always
sick.
want like a mechanical racetrack, and I always got like the rugs. That were like the little cities. You know what I'm talking
Oh,
about?
Yeah,
Like,
dude,
the
I know what
roads.
you're talking about. The ones that everyone had?
Yeah, like I didn't have any cool ramps or shit.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
I always got the off-brand version or whatever I wanted.
Not even Hot Wheels. It was like
Nah, man. It's,
Dude,
slick wheels.
You were a white kid growing up in the suburbs. How come? What was
I
up
don't
with
know,
that?
man.
Parents try to keep them.
Teaching a
Yeah.
lesson. One time, I really wanted this fucking Wolverine like race car, and I found it in my mom's closet before Christmas, and she didn't give it to me.
Oh.
It sucked. That was probably my gift I was most excited by. Yeah,
Did that teach you a lesson?
How'd she find out?
I guess. I mean, I don't
Like,
know.
did you-
How'd she find out that you found it?
I don't know. I don't remember, man. But
That's a sad.
I just,
that's a sad story. She
Yeah.
just didn't give it to you at all.
No, I never got it, man.
Dude, your mom is vicious.
Yeah, I know. God. I would have given it to you late. I would have
I never got
Yeah,
it.
like,
I
made
would
you
have
cry a
given it.
little,
I would have
and
given
it's
it to
like,
you on your
alright.
birthday or New Year's or
Nah,
something.
man, I never got
Damn,
it,
so
dude.
you saw it and then you didn't see it.
I saw it, and
So
I
funny.
saw it, and she was like, "You're not getting that anymore." I'm like, "All right." Didn't see anything else.
Yeah, she probably returned it.
Damn, your mom's a savage.
Yeah, I
It
know.
was rough.
Yeah.
Betty Red doesn't fuck around.
It's a rough
Like,
Christmas.
I'm gonna show this kid.
Well, dude, I give her even more props if you find you at it years later. She never got her money back. She just
Oh yeah,
she was just
you're like helping
She
her.
probably kept it and maybe give it to my friend for his birthday. This was fucking cold.
just wrapped it up for you and you didn't know.
Yeah, hey, you just gotta give this to Scott.
That would be the coldest. That'd be such a baller.
Scott's just like elated and like
That would be such a baller move. You just have to watch your friend have fun with it at his birthday party.
Dude, at the end of her beloved life, she whispers to Travis, "You know that gift that you gave to Scott."
It's pretty funny.
Will it hurt sex workers? That's kind of the point, right?
Well, tell me banning
Yeah.
adult content hurts sex workers.
What really
How is it possible that you keep hitting that?
Dude, I don't know.
I don't understand.
But Travis did it a couple times. He didn't say shit.
It's because he didn't say this. Dong.
And he fucking dropped. Someone hit a plant.
Yeah,
Always
alright.
fucking picking on me.
I did hit a play
Alright, you
today.
It is your birthday, so you know.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
no,
like,
man.
I'm gonna give you this one for
Yeah.
free.
Correct.
Birth month.
Well, I feel like we hit a lull. Let's go
Yeah.
ahead and wrap this bitch up.
What are we at? It's gonna be an hour and a
An
half. at
hour and 12 minutes.
Oh yeah, you slice and dice that.
What'd you say?
There's probably 20 minutes of good stuff in there.
Well, they got to get through 40
Yeah.
minutes of shit.
least. Is that our rate? Like 33%?
The last one was better. This one's kind of not good, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, but what do we have coming up though? Who's gonna do some? We're gonna do some. There's a music album review coming up.
yeah, man, you can do whatever you want. I don't know.
'Cause
Well,
I need a top 10 list.
we were talking
Top
about
10 albums
doing
of- top 10 albums of 2018.
me and Mandy were talking about getting old love letters that we have because I was like, I told her that I have some like old letters from high school still. And she's like, I have a bunch of those too. We're like, let's just bust them out and just like read them, and, like think about like what we were going because I've got a whole box full
Yeah.
of like old letters from high school.
Yeah.
And she was like,
Oh,
yeah, we should
everything
just
like that.
just like read through them and just like laugh at ourselves basically. I was like, that
I wish
doesn't
I
sound
could.
bad.
That would be good. That would be
Yeah,
good.
that'd be entertaining.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's do it.
Think about your old crush,
Yeah.
the one that got away.
Yeah. Laugh at yourself a bit.
What was her name, man? Take you back to that moment.
Bethany. Yeah.
It wouldn't
Bethany.
be fresh, but yeah, it would be
Why would it not be fresh?
because it's old letters.
On that note,
That was the best line of the day. That was the best. All right, yeah, we got to end on that.
yeah. All right. Thanks for tuning in. Watch. Go to freshoffthedome.com. We'll be on iTunes. Probably this episode, sometime this week. So you will check out.
Still waiting on the last one.
That one will be on iTunes soon as well. Probably this week. But tune in. Fresh Off the Dome on iTunes. Freshoffthedome.com. Hit us up on Instagram. Same thing. Travis, what are y'all's Instagram handles?
At Cosfalco. COSFALCAO.
Yeah, that's right.
It's the one with no pictures, so if you're creeped out, you're at the right.
You're at the right.
You're at the right page.
If you're wondering, am I gonna get murdered if I follow this guy?
Yeah.
That's the right one.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to make 22 mil like this 7-year-old. Yeah.
Take 22 down, man.
All right, guys.
Dum 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 dum